Welcome back to The Last of Us Part 1, Part 2 playthrough, Nerd Plays. In the last episode, we did the intro and all that jazz. I'm not going to do a
Where's the
recap.
ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
If you want to see what happened in the first part, you go and you watch the first part, right? Not all, like, you know what I mean? I'll say that in the nicest of ways, but I'm not going to sit here and recap everything that happens. Alright? Part 1 was pretty solid, I think. You should go check it out.
Great, bring it over.
But we are outside of the walls now of the city. We're about to start seeing what all this desolate wasteland has to offer. Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
It's like, Tess be
That's
killing
all
folks.
relative.
Okay, I do this in this game a lot. I don't I've played it before, but I don't nearly remember where everything is or anything like that. So there's like a lot of looting and stuff you can do. You'll find like random bullets and health pills and stuff like that in bushes. So I'll check that from time to time. So hopefully that doesn't come across as like padding. If it does, I'll just have to cut it out, to be honest, because it's like I spent like 10 minutes running around the general vicinity to like see what's what, where's where, stuff like that. This house is a freaking dump. I'm just like 20 years in, you would think things would start going back to like people would, some type of civilization would be jump started, don't you think? Like I read the Walking Dead comics, and like spoiler alert for the Walking Dead comics, like at one point they, like at the end of the comics, they have a I think it's a 20-year time skip. I'm like 10 issues away from being finished with the whole series, but it got freaking spoiled for me.
Down through here.
But it's like 20 years later or so, or something along those lines.
For his sake, he better.
And like you see that they've started to like rebuild society. Like things are like.
Next month. More pills, lots of ammo.
I'll let you speak.
He really always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
You see that things are like going not normal, but like things are good, and it's just 20 years in. So I'm thinking, like, if it was 20 years in, would everything still be such a desolate wasteland, or would we have started to rebuild by then? But hey, but this is a part of the game. You just saw Joel put on his gas mask. Spores are like how people get infected outside of bites. So like the fungus
Where are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
that grows on the virus in this game is like a fungus that grows on the brain, and yeah, it is airborne, as you can see. So breathing spores, you die.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old.
Down there.
Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Is that an arrow? Oh, I was about to say. I didn't realize that dead bodies like get off the spores.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it. Not me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do?
I'll always mercy kill this guy.
Poor bastard.
I'm like, for anybody who doesn't know zombie lore, like you never let your own turn, and I know that dude wasn't like our own because we didn't know him, but poor dude was like stuck under a shelf, freaking breathing in spores. Like I'm not gonna leave him to turn into some biter freak. Yeah, you always mercy kill in the zombie apocalypse, man. If you find me as a walker, please put me down. My goodness, I don't understand crap like no, like just leave me to turn. Like get that out of here. That's so dead. Dead. Walking Dead.
You hear that?
Oh my gosh, it's so good to have listening mode back. I was like torturing myself playing through this on grounded mode. Like you have like little to nothing to help you. But hopefully I won't freaking die 80 times per freaking section, so I won't have to like do too much cutting. Because let me tell you something, if I was doing a playthrough of this on grounded mode, like, I would literally have like 5 hours of footage to cut at a time. I'm gonna sneak around these guys. I don't have to fight them. That's one thing I learned too. Like, you do not have to take on every fight. It is okay to pass some of them up. But I'm pretty confident going back to a lesser difficulty that I can, like, do this without freaking ripping my hair out. But I think, if I'm remembering correctly, there might be... Oh, shoot! I didn't crouch back down the stairs. What's up? What's up? Dang! Dang! I turned around.
Alright, that's all of them.
I didn't realize I didn't crouch back down the stairs. I was like, that was a lot of noise. I came back down to freaking loot. See? You know, little health bar right there. I'm like, I always check to see if there's loot and stuff. See, like, stuff like that. I'm like, you get rewarded for fighting. I said stuff like that, open the door, there's literally nothing in here. What a freaking waste. Alright, really? That's some boo-boo. Freaking false hope is what that was. Alright, let's get out of here. Check in here real quick. Maybe this one will have something. Note to brother. Hey brother, we were so close. I'm sitting outside the walls knowing I'll never see the inside of the zone while waiting for this smuggler to show up. We heard a squad of soldiers approaching. In our panic, we ducked into this building in hopes of hiding from them. None of us noticed the spores until it was too late. We're all infected. We have a few hours, maybe a day at most. Hope the smuggler is still coming so that I can at least pass this note to you. I should have listened to you and come back to the zone with you when I had the chance. Now it's too late. Take care, Mark.
They got infected trying to sneak into the zone.
As much as everyone complains about it, you got all these poor bastards wishing they were living on the inside.
Yeah, I usually stop and read letters and stuff like that when I'm playing through. It kind of just adds to the game's world when you see like a letter like that from like people, like the people you saw in there are dead now, and then you see like that letter, and it's like, oh, like those people that freaking died had a backstory. But yeah, that was a pretty brief section.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, they weren't expired. That'd be a good idea.
But yeah, and they were talking about how like some people were trying to sneak into the safe zone and stuff like that, and others like are always trying to sneak out. I'm like, I kind of get why you would want to live on the outside walls in a time like this. Kind of like no man's land out here, but you still risk, like, you're out here with like freaking the infected. Like, wouldn't it be better to stay inside the safe zone even though they have like draconian laws and stuff? Like, I don't know which one. I feel like, I don't know. I think The Last of Us is like the only zombie-ish. They're not really zombies, they're like infected.
I'll get it.
But I feel like The Last of Us is like the only zombie thing I've seen where people like try to get outside of cities more than be in them and be like in confinement zones and stuff like that. Because usually when you're watching something like Day of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, like zombie movies like that or World War Z, like you're trying to find a freaking safe haven, and they have it here, but people try to sneak out all the time. I guess 20 years in though, at that point, like to some degree you'd be desensitized if infected freaks walking around.
Heavy.
I think I can handle it.
So you probably just like,
Right.
I don't know, at that point you just really wouldn't care. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to go back through here.
Get your ass up here. Let's move.
Yeah, I guess some level of desensitization, if that's a word. Desensitization? Is that desensitizement? Not sure. I'll look it up afterwards. I'm actually curious. What happened if you are this like far in? Like, this is normal life now. So at this point, to a degree, people who've been living in this for such a
I'm
large
sure they're
percentage of their
little soldiers.
lives will probably just treat this like, treat infected like it's like stray animals. Like, you would avoid them and stuff like that, obviously, but you're not gonna like let it keep you inside, which is honestly kind of funny. When we go through this time of pandemic right now is when I'm playing through this, through the whole virus outbreak craze that's going on right now. And some people just got to the point where they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go outside, and if I get it, I get it. Alright, nothing over here. Alright, I'm gonna try to be good about not like searching every nook and cranny.
Shut it.
Alright, I feel like there's an encounter coming up soon. Oh, we're still in a... Oh, yeah. We like...
Man. Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of
Do it,
Robert's
kid.
men, yeah?
No tricks. Wonder if I could shoot a bullet at him. Nope. The game wouldn't let me.
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
I forgot they head back into the city first.
Good to go. Come on.
Alright, let's do this.
Hey, Tex, hey, Tex. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right now,
some-
Terrence.
No, it's good. Okay.
There's definitely something up here.
You get all huffy puppy about
Nope. Alright, I feel like I've been disappointed with that more times than not. Alright, whose voice was that? Like, neither one of them sound like that. I was picturing some bald black dude with a beard.
If you ain't got ration cards, don't even waste my time.
Man,
I'm
no.
not interested in bartering for bullets.
They didn't let me pull out my gun.
Hurry up.
Guess what?
We're starving.
Keep your shirt on. Next batch coming right up.
You see what I mean? Like, it's like
Don't even
these
think
people are
about
like on the
it.
outskirts of the
Fucking
city
A.
eating rats. Like,
Waiting on this rack forever.
I don't know. My goodness. 15 tickets each. We got some dog trading going on.
You touch
Think-
it, you buy it.
Alright, a little black
nice.
market.
It's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
But you guys are bozos. Fight Club. Rule number 1 about Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. Do you see who wins? We're gonna watch this for like 2
You
seconds.
think you were going?
Never mind.
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Oh, you made me miss the freaking fight. Yeah, bruh. Keep your head down.
Who's that?
An old hat. Don't ask.
Boyfriend. You look like you're having a good time. Sorry, I usually like to like take in environments and stuff like this. If you're thinking, oh, you said you played this like 7 times, you should be used to it. 1, I'm trying to show you guys a little bit to kind of like give you a sense of the world and stuff like that. But 2, not really. Like I played through Arkham City like 8 times. I still stop and admire like what they did with that city. It's just so good. And it's just past 6 months. Notice to the civilian service system, the General Boston Quarantine Zone, to greeting. As an able-bodied civilian, you are hereby issued the work orders to participate in varying duties. Civilian Quarantine Zone, please report promptly to the main office, Charles Bridge, on December 15th and 6:30 a.m. Armed Services Management Station, willful failure to appear at this place an hour, daytime, by ration restriction, possible loss of zone residency. They were kicking people out if you didn't accept the draft. Important notice, read carefully. If you have participated in work duties in the past 6 months, bring evidence with you and service will be postponed. If you have, okay, that was just like a draft notice. Like, you get a sense of like why some of these people are like kicked out and stuff like that, because they were like bummed that.
This guy's been hoarding all sorts of shit in the factory.
Alright, let's get into some
looking for
freaking
Robert.
conflict.
You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Fireflies. Look for the lights.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. Fellas.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
Everyone's eyes in this game are red, except for the main characters.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Who are you talking to like that? That's my friend. Dang, freaking savage. That was casual too. You saw how she hesitated to take cover afterwards?
I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
Tess is a freaking G. He's down. Oh, got like a rush. Quick draw.
Nicely done, Texas.
You too,
How
Wichita.
the hell did he get all these guys?
Robert said it one thing.
All right. None of them dropped ammo.
Hey, loosen up.
I got you. Yeah, that was the first encounter of many. I swear in this game, you freaking fight more living than dead.
Give
Like
her a hand.
65% of the encounters in this game are with other humans, like not even infected.
There you go.
I drank some honey water, some hot honey water right before recording to see if that helped my voice any. Not bad. It was like lukewarm just now. Just took the last sip. That was pretty gross, but overall, well, it's not a bad beverage. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm making conversation.
Over here, Joel.
And I like you. Yes, you.
More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get
Shrugged his
Robert.
shoulder.
Jesus.
All right, I'm
We should have
gonna.
taken this job. Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Facts. I am still gonna be observant of reserving ammo. Ooh, thank you. I'll take that.
Move up. Move up.
That was Tessa's kill, but shoot, they my bullets now. You can like hold people hostage sometimes when you grab them. I've only used that a handful of times. And you have like a very small window to like use that effectively. Otherwise you'll just get rushed or they'll shoot you anyway and won't care. I do enjoy the combat in this game though a good little bit. Okay. Alright. It's not like the best combat system I've seen, but it's decent.
I meant to
Oh.
tell you, I was down on Jordan Street. All these soldiers showed
Ah,
up.
shoot. Didn't mean to do that. He was gonna see me. Tess, what are you doing? You had him in the lock. Dang! He just dropped a key? Oh, yeah. Alright, coolio. I was like, this dude. He was definitely about to see me. That was actually a good opportunity to grab and then like use him as a thingy-majiggy, but yeah, didn't do it. When you're low on ammo, look to other strategies. Ah, I didn't mean to move on to the next area yet. It's the problem with linear games. It's like once you search that area, you're done. Once you leave it.
Too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Fuck if I know. We'll check in with the others to come up with something.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't know if I'll be able to show it this episode, but you'll see it eventually. You can like throw items at people and it'll stun them, and then you could use that to like rush them. Honestly, a strategy I didn't utilize until like my last playthrough. I was like, oh, like I could have been saving so much ammo all along.
Nice.
Alright. Where are the rest of you? There's 2 more, I believe. I think they went into that next room. Yep, they did. Alright, it gives me a little liberty here to search around. The heck? Oh, I was like, why isn't there a toilet? Is this a sink? A room with a sink? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to end up splitting this into the next part where we actually confront Robert. I feel like I'm at like probably about 20 minutes already. Alright. I'm gonna sneak up behind this guy. Okay, this is like still the tutorial stage of the game, so it's fairly easy right now. Some of the later sections in the game is like, how do you expect me to freaking do this? Like,
Looks like you are good for something.
let me stop being reckless. Who's seeing me? I don't understand who was seeing me. Ooh, a health kit.
I heard something!
Yo, what the hell was it?
Look,
Oh, shoot. Shoot. Ah, come on. Move. Jump him. Beat him up. Beat him up. 6 bullets. It's a blessing.
We should have brought more people.
They just slow us down.
Yeah, you're right. Come on.
Move,
The
Tess.
docks are this way.
I know that. I'm trying to search for loot, girl. Dang. Got a shiv. See, that's why you always search the environments. Like, you find things that are useful for your journey. Like I said, I won't over search like I usually do. Hold.
There's our boy.
Who does he look like? He looks like the dude that played Gaston in the live action Beauty and the Beast. Alright, well there's like 15 dudes here to take out, and we just saw Robert. That is our main objective right now, so I think that is a good ending spot for this particular part. So thank you for watching. This has been The Last of Us Part 1, Part 2, Nerd Place. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one, and we will take out this freaking stronghold of people and confront Robert. Hopefully confront Robert. Alright, see you on the next one.